It's my vanniversary. I wanted to get festive. I can't afford balloons, but I have bubbles up the gang. So we're making bubbles. Hey, gang. Happy vanniversary to me. Yeah. 2.5 years I've been out here now. Can you believe it? It's nuts. I'm shocked. Put my toys away. Fix you a little bit. Hi. Oh, right. I have to sit in the sun. It is cold out here. It is actually finally cold in the mornings. This is nuts. I don't enjoy this part so much, but it beats the hell out of just, sweating my buns off all day. It's a cool morning equals a nice day, pleasant evening, another cool morning. They're going to get cooler. Yeah, I can do this. I can freaking do this. All right. So, yes, it has been 2.5 years since I hit the road in my rig here and started this life. Let me recap some of what's happened in the last 2.5 years because it's been a lot. uh, I have traveled roughly 25,000 miles in 2.5 years. That is double the miles I used to drive back in my sticks and bricks life. Never put on more than 5,000 a year. Always had a short enough commute if I could possibly do it. Because I lived in Southern California. You don't want a commute. You want just back roads to get to work in 15 minutes. And I managed to do that quite a bit. I was rather surprised, pleasantly surprised. Let's see. What else we got? I have gone through 4 tires, 2 batteries, and 1 windshield in that 2.5 years. On the bright side, with this channel here, I have made over 750 new friends. Welcome, friends. I am so glad you're here. So glad you come to hang out with me. So glad you appreciate the content because I'm doing this for mom, number one. Mom's always going to be number one because it's like when you go on the road, you're going to do a channel so we know what the hell you're up to. And that's why I started this for mom and my 2 sisters. But a bunch of you have jumped on this little train here and coming along for the ride. And I love that to bits. You guys are the bomb. I love your comments. Just you're being here. Sorry, don't touch the mic. Duh. It's just, you guys blow me away. I mean, I've put out to date 312 videos, had 116,000 plus views, over 5,000 hours of watch time. That blows my mind. Mom, sisters, I wouldn't have gotten that out of them. It's all you guys. I appreciate the heck out of that. You blow my mind with your presence and your back and forth, the comments, the advice, the tips. I appreciate every last bit of it. And I do respond to all of your comments. You'll notice that. Every single comment gets a thumbs up, a heart, and a comment from me because you guys are worth it. You take time to chit chat with me, I will chit chat back. If you have questions, I will answer them to the best of my ability. So yeah, we've got a thing going here. I really love that. It's too cool. What else has happened in the last 2.5 years? Aside from rig and YouTube here, life has handed me 2 very nasty injuries while I've been out here. Just pain, debilitating pain. I can't use my body kind of pain. So that happens out here. It's kind of a pooper because who you got to help you? How many neighbors you see in this shot? I was hard pressed for finding help to get to the stuff I needed because I couldn't do it because of my injuries. That was a pooper. It's been a couple of years since all that happened. That was more of the beginning of my adventure. Thank God. But I have not been sick one single day out here. Hell, I haven't been sick twice in 15 years. That's it. I never got COVID. I never got anything. I just kind of bulletproof. I thank my amigo Jose Cuervo for that. Every morning, every night, just a mouthful. Makes you bulletproof. It works. What else is... Oh, hey. I have lost 25 pounds since I hit the road, give or take. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I can feel ribs. I know I'm skinnier than shit. I shouldn't be. But yeah, I was a bit of a chunker when I took off. I was still working off the weight from a side effect of a pill. And by golly, I have done that. I am back down to skinny bitch. That was one of my former handles, skinny bitch. I spelled it different. Skinibych. One word, skinny bitch. That was me. But then I opted for some other ones. Finally settled on Shutterbug here because everybody kept calling me Shutterbug because of the photography thing. Uh, and it's kind of unfortunate that one of my injuries was this knuckle here. I freaking blew it out. I cannot hold or use a camera anymore. I can put it on a tripod and poke a button, but that's no fun. I was a creative. I was a candid. I was a this and that. And, it's just not my style. So I can no longer be a proper shutterbug, which is why I let people call me Bug. Because, boy, I can still bug people like nobody's business. Oh, yeah. Fun, 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 fun for me. Yeah. But that's why I turn to videos. Well, A, mom, but B, it lets me get out my creative because I'm loaded with it. I'm lousy with it. I need to get it out. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to express myself and keep from going sane, because that is my biggest fear. I'll sit out here and one day I'll find myself being sane, and that would suck. That would ruin the whole gestalt of this thing here. Yeah, let's see. Some perks of this life. I have met so many amazing people, not just you 750 friends on this channel, but in real life out here, mostly in Quartzsite. I have just dozens and dozens of amazing people, and amazing people like to give of themselves. My rig is 50% gift. I can't, in previous videos, you've seen the big stuff. Ralph, at the beginning of my journey, did a build for me. I had nothing in here. It was a no build. There was nothing. Now I got storage. I've got a shitter container and, storage for all that stuff, and a bed, thanks to Ralph. Mwah. I miss you, man. Get your buns back out here, okay? Grab the kittens, hop in the van, come out. Yeah, he was an amazing character. I miss the hell out of that man. And then we have Krista, my camping bestie, the one who introduced me to all this life. I had no clue 3 years ago that nomads existed, that RTRs happened, that Quartzsite was a thing. Totally clueless. 3 years ago, nada. Nada. And then Thanksgiving, I heard the words RTR for the first time. It's like, oh, and that's all it took. A few months later, I had a new rig, and I hit the road. That's kind of the way you got to do it. Because if you think about it for years and plan and plot, and you're never going to do it because you want everything to be perfect. Ain't nothing going to be perfect, babies. Ain't nothing. I mean, I hit the road. Everything I owned took up the bottom half of this van over here. Everything. It was just, I had to stretch a hammock across all my crap just to sleep. That lasted one night. That was not effective. So I got rid of a lot of my crap. And you have to. But it's freeing. Because it's just crap. It really is. It's mostly crap. So it's not a big deal. Get rid of it. Donate it. Give it away. Sell what you can. But just the rest of it, give it to somebody who it will help. And then get your buns out here. Let's see. One of the things I wanted to tell you about in the line of gifts, this shirt was a gift. Thank you, Mike. Met Mike down at the splash pad. This bracelet was a gift. Thank you, Storm. I met Storm down at the splash pad. Oh, this piece here. I got this from Christine at From the Ground Up, the video I did yesterday. I wish I could get this up to the sun for you because it looks like stained glass. You can see all the little shatter lines in the rock, or whatever they're properly called. And the colors, it's just beautiful. Gifts from the heart. And that is half of my life in here, is looking around at gifts from the heart from other people. the decorations, the stuff is given to me with love, and it oozes and radiates love. So my rig is full of love of lots of other people giving to me because they wanted to. It was on their heart to give, so they did. I do give back. I'm not a taker. I give back what I can when I can, because everybody deserves to know that kind of a thing. You know, it's like, you matter, you're valued. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friend. Let me give you a little something, something. You know, it's just, we're not buying friendship. We're just sharing the really cool shit that is just stuff in our rig, but somebody else would be like, ooh. You give them the ooh, and then they probably give you something back because that's how we roll, you know, give and take. Well, not even a give and take, just a give and give. Hearts just open up wide out here and dump on you. You get used to it after a while. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. My first year out here, my first half year was spent working through the savings that I had left after I got this rig. And then after that, I was broke for a whole year. I had no income. I had nothing. And people came out of the woodwork to give me stuff. They'd leave bags of food by my tent. They would come up and hand me $100, $200. Just, you know, just slip it to me and try to wander off like super cash, like it didn't matter. And it's like, whoa, no, wait a minute, this matters. Thank you. The hearts out here are amazing. There's some minds that are a little twisted out here, but the hearts, oh, you can't beat that. And this is what is missing a lot of the time back in the sticks and bricks world. Everybody is in their house. They got their thing going on. They're in their car. They got their thing going on. They're at work. They got their thing going on. Here, we got nothing. Nothing going on. Absolutely nothing going on. So we are out and about, and we're engaging with folks and meeting new friends. And it's that's the best part of this life, is the people you meet. It really is. I can't recommend them highly enough. Uh, what else we got here? Uh, I have learned how to live on the cheap out here. I have slashed my expenses in half. It's not like I had a shitload of subscriptions to stuff or anything like that, but mostly it was rig insurance. Slash that in half with another company. Okay, I don't have full coverage, but this bitch is paid for. I don't need full coverage. I just need my angels keeping an eye out for me, making sure nobody hits this sucker and ruins it. That would be a pooper. Certainly would. Um, I've been rolling my own smokes for 2 years. I know there's those folks out there who are going to say, why don't you just quit smoking? Dudes, if I could do that, I would have. It's not easy. And out here, if you're a smoker, there's nothing to do but smoke. So I started rolling. I roll on demand. I've kept myself at my usual half a pack a day, 10 smokes a day. I can freaking do that. And by rolling your own, it's like you smoke for 1 month and get 11 months free versus buying cartons. So don't do the store-bought stuff. Toughen up your lungs, get the crap you have to roll yourself, learn how to roll, and cough your brains out, but still you can have your cig. And that's important to us smokers. And being able to save a shitload of money doing it, because that would be my biggest expense if I bought a pack here and a pack there and a carton here. That's insane. So yeah, if you're a smoker, learn how to roll your own smokes before you get out here. You'll save a ton. Get rid of all your subscriptions. You'll save a ton because you don't need that shit out here. I mean, there are folks that, you know, have to have their streaming services so they can watch their movies and their TV and their whatever. I'm not a movie TV person. I enjoy a good movie, but TV is just programming to me, and I don't want to be programmed. I'd rather be me, and there ain't no programming for this. This is off the grid, off the charts. They don't want this. This is what I want. So this is what I'm doing. Let's see what else we got here. Yada. Okay, and along the vein of the amazing people that we'll meet at the splash pad, just recently I've had some new kids showing up. Kids. Yeah, we're all 60 and up. We're big kids. That's what we are. And yesterday there was an impromptu concert. at the splash pad. It's like, oh, cool. A bunch of us got our chairs out. We put them out front. We're, enjoying the tunes. I captured one for you. I will be posting that in just a sec here. Unfortunately, somebody decided to turn on the splash pad, and the sound of the water kind of drowned out half the song, so I had to do some editing. But you get the gist, you get the best parts, and Cindy and Alan will be performing for you right now. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, you started.
Do you want to do the intro?
I don't usually, but go ahead, we'll do it.
I'm gonna take a freight train down at the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb me a mountain, highest mountain. Gonna jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see?
Oh, can't you see
What that woman
she been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall. I'm gonna crawl inside and die. 'Cause my lady now,
You know,
woman, Lord, never told me goodbye.
can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman been doing to me?
Fabulous. Thank you, kids. Thank you. Hey, I'm back. I told you I would be. Were those kids too cute or what? And I, I know that Cindy likes to sit there and practice on her guitar, but she had all of a sudden this little herd coming her way. There was supposed to be a ukulele group in the mix, but somebody wasn't feeling well, so that was put off. But I will be getting more from these kids. Major jam fests on the guitars and ukuleles and who knows what. You never know what you're going to run into in this town. I mean, I just went to the splash pad to hang out, and boom, I got a concert. I had friends showing up, got them at the concert, introducing cross friends who don't know each other and who should. It's fun out here. So to wrap this up, because we're getting along, um, I am living a life I didn't know existed. It's not my best life by any means because of pain and injuries and physical limitations. This life has a huge suck factor. It really does. I'll be honest with you. It really does. But it's been eye-opening. I have learned so much. I have met so many amazing souls out here, and I get to be me. That's what counts. I am not at everybody's beck and call. In my sticks and bricks life, I was just everything to everybody. And I can't do that no more. I just have to be me for me and hope that's enough. And you guys seem to like it. I appreciate the heck out of that. I'm going to wrap this up, get it online for you. No normal, no behaving. We got to get out there and be ourselves. If you're a weird self, so much the better. Work that shit. Oh my gosh, because the world needs way more weird than it has. We're so compartmentalized and labeled and boxed up. It's like, no, no, no. you don't fit inside somebody's box, take that box and shove it up their ass. Have some fun. Just be you, the best you can be at any given time. No pressure, just do you. Boy, that could be naughty. No, I'm wrapping this up. Take care. Catch you down the road. Shutterbug out. Oh yeah, Mom, the hair's coming back. See? It's cold out here. Catch you later.